Welcome back. In this, we'll cover one of the important string function, that is the join function. So this is the official documentation string function and this is the join function. Let me start with the problem statement and how Terraform join function fix it easily. You're working with Terraform and you have multiple values. Okay, let me go to the Visual Studio. Okay, let me create one folder here and this is going to be join function. And in this join function, let me create one file.txt. Now you're working with the Terraform and you have multiple values like environment, application name, and the third one is region. So you have multiple values like this. And now you have a requirement to create a single name using all these values. Like that name include the environment, application, and the region. So it is going to be something like environment is going to be dev, then the application is going to be alpha, and the region is going to be US East 1. So you need a name something like this, which is going to be a combination of these three variables. These are three different variables. So let me create the variable as well. Create bean.tf. So what I'm saying, let me copy this thing from here to here, and we have variable. This is the first variable, and this is going to be environment. This is the second variable, and name is application. And now we have the third variable, that is region. And in this we can give some default value, like for the environment it is going to be dev. This is going to be alpha, and in region we have a default value, that is US East 1. Now you need to create a name using all these three values. So how you are going to do that? So that is where the join function is going to help you a lot. Now here if you see, this is the syntax of the join function. Let me copy this thing and let me go to the Visual Studio. So here we have the join, then we have the separator, then we have the list. So this is for the list. Okay. So let's suppose I have these three values. Okay, let me scroll it down a bit. These three values which I want to use, and I'm going to use that thing in the list and the separator, whatever the separator I want to give. In my example, my name is going to be like this, right? Where I'm using dash. So this is a separator. So the function is going to be something like dash, then whatever we have in the list. So like I have var.env, that is the first one. Then I have comma, then I have var.application, and the third one, that is the var.region. And I will get a name. Now, what this join function is going to do is it is going to combine these three values and it is going to use this separator. So, whatever the separator I'm going to give. So, let's suppose I want my name something like this. Okay, let me go like this. So, in the separator, what I need to use it? I need to use underscore. Or let's suppose I want to create a name something like this where it is going to give a space. So, what I can do is I can give a space here. So whatever the separator value I need to use, I need to give it here. So join function combines multiple string into a single string using a separator. Now the question is why we need to use this join function and what is the importance of using the join function in Terraform. Understand one thing. In real project, values are coming from different variables. Some values are coming from these variables, some values are coming from the module, some values are coming from the output, some values are the dynamic values. We have values coming from the different locations, and we need to join those values together to create a single name. So that is the reason we need the join function, and we are using a lot in Terraform. Let me do one demo, and with the demo, you are able to understand like how we are going to use this join function. So in the demo, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bucket name, and my requirement is to create a bucket name using three variables: environment, application name, and the region. Okay, I can use these three values only. So let me remove this thing. So I have these three variables with me. Okay, now let me go with the resource, and here in the resource name, I'm going to give AWS S3 bucket. I can give some logical name here. So join function. Okay. So this is a logical name. You can give any name here. Then we have the bucket name. And in the bucket name, I'm going to use join. Now, whatever the separator I want to use. So I want to use this separator. Then I have a list because here, if you look, it is using the list. And if you see the example as well, it is using the list. So I'm going to do the same thing. Let me give a space here, then the list, and in the list, I'm going to have my values like var.application, or let me start with var.environment, then comma var.application, var.region. Okay, let me save this thing and let's see what is the name we will get with all those values. Okay, so let me go to join function. Let me do ls. Yes, I have the main.tf here. Let me run the Terraform init command first. Init is going to install the backend, install the plugin, all those things. Okay, so we have the backend initialized. Now let me go with Terraform plan value. Now let's look at the bucket name. So here the bucket name is dev, that is coming from the environment. Then we have the alpha, that is from the application, and then we have the US East one. And as a separator, we are using this thing and we are getting this. If I'm going to change this value, let's suppose to underscore, let me save this thing, let me rerun the Terraform plan, and let's see the value now. Let me scroll up. Yes, now we are getting underscore. And as I said, these are the dynamic values, so I can change this thing. So in place of environment dev, I can use the prod. In place of application alpha, I can use Phoenix. And the region is going to be same. Let me save it. Let me use dash only. And let's see now. Let me look for the bucket name. And yes, we are getting the expected value now. So this is how we are going to use the join function. Again, just remember, values are coming from the different locations. Sometimes it is coming from the output, sometimes it is coming from the module, sometimes the values which we are using are dynamic values. So values are coming from the different location. And this join function is going to help me to create a single string with all those values which are coming from the different location. So that is how we are using the join function. If you have any question, query, you can comment below. And if you like this video, share it with your friends.